A steadfast supporter of GSWA, the Minister for Mines and Petroleum, recognises our vital role in advancing geoscience, encouraging exploration and unlocking opportunities for investment across Western Australia. In fact, his government recently changed our name to include exploration to highlight and acknowledge the significance of this sector to the state. Please join me in welcoming Minister Michael to the stage to highlight some of the things the Cook government is doing to support our sector.
Thank you, Michelle. It's great to be here today. First, can I acknowledge to Vaughan, thank you for that welcome to country. It's a special privilege this morning to be on Wadjuk Noongar land, and I acknowledge you as an elder, but also any other elders, past, present and emerging. To our Director General of the Department, Chris Shaw, who we'll hear from shortly, the Deputy Director General, Andrew Chaplin, to Sabrina and the team at DMPE for putting together today's event, and all special guests, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the entire team at the Geological Survey of WA on your 27th Open Day, and I'm very pleased to be with you here today. My remarks this morning will be short, as I'm sure you'll be keen as I am to hear from the likes of our newly appointed Director General, Chris Shaw, and I very much look forward to working with Chris to support the agency and the transformative projects that will shape the future of our state. Of course, the future of the state is in the hands of all of you in the room here today, members of industry, academia, community and government. With that in mind, I hope that you take the time today to celebrate your achievements, connect and share knowledge, catch up with old friends and make new ones. The Cook government is proud that we have a world-class geological survey that is innovative, evolving and embracing the possibilities of the future. And that's why we'll continue to support the significant investments being made in people, data and technology that continue to position GSWA as a world-class geological survey. In fact, just recently I met with Joshua Kroon, who's the czar of critical minerals for the US, who came over a couple of weeks ago. And he was saying that in the US, a lot of their geological surveys have been downgraded over the last few decades. It's something very much they're looking to places like WA to make sure their geological surveys are continue to be enhanced in the US. As I approach my second anniversary as the Minister for Mines and Petroleum of WA, I continue to be amazed by the opportunities to be capitalised in our resources sector. From the new discoveries and mineralisation being unearthed across our state every day, to the value-added downstreaming processing activity that will help us reduce emissions and our trading partners to decarbonise, our sector is vital. Continued investment in this sector is crucial to ensure we continue to lead as a world-class industry. A strong investment environment starts with our world-class geological endowment and quality geoscientific data. And all of this starts with the Geological Survey of WA, which drives resource discovery through pre-competitive geoscience, expert services and collaborative initiatives. They also have the best maps in Western Australia, and I know that whenever I go around our state, whether it's a local council I'm visiting, industry, industry in the Met sector, there is normally always on the wall some map that originated at the GSWA offices, and then normally it's got like the resource project from 1999 or something on it, so I always offer to send out a new copy. It's an exciting time to be part of WA's resources industry, one of our state's most strategically important sectors. The global transition to net zero presents a unique opportunity for WA to secure its place at the forefront of a rapidly changing economy. The International Energy Agency's Global Critical Minerals Outlook to 2025 indicates global demand for critical minerals will surge between 2025 and 2040. As you know, lithium demand is expected to increase fivefold, while nickel and graphite are projected to double within this time frame. Of course, it's minerals like these that will help drive the state's priorities of diversification and decarbonisation. With our abundant, diverse mineral deposits and plentiful renewable energy from solar, wind, wave and tidal sources, we are well positioned to deliver on our priorities. We have a number of potential projects in the pipeline to expand downstream processing in vanadium, cobalt sulfate and lithium sulfate in WA. While right in front of us, we remain committed to supporting those companies at the forefront of helping to establish Western Australia as a global leader in value-adding industries. WA hosts one of the few rare earth processors outside China at Linus's rare earth processing facility in Kalgoorlie, with additional capacity being developed at our Lucas Resources Eneabba project. Meanwhile, you'll also be aware of the lithium hydroxide facilities in Ramp-Up, just south of Perth. We know it's a challenging time though for these industries, and we know that demand is growing for the products required to drive the electric vehicle battery market. In case you've been out kicking rocks and missed the news, you'll be interested to know that the United States and Australia agreed to a critical minerals framework. This framework will support the supply of raw and processed critical minerals and rare earths, with the Alcoa Sojitz gallium recovery project in Wagerup identified as a priority under this framework. This agreement will be crucial in enabling the development of new technologies, defence capabilities and renewable energy infrastructure across the US and Australia. And as you would expect, Western Australia will be central to the success of this framework. I think our Minister for Resources and Member for Brand was also central in the negotiations at the White House. There's no better place than Western Australia to do business. Our robust regulations and standing as a trusted partner is backed by our modern industrial precincts, our extensive infrastructure, and our skilled METS workforce that drives world-class exploration, processing, and production. And we hope to enhance the processing capabilities through the Minerals Research Institute of WA. The Minerals Research Institute of WA, soon to be known as the Clean Energy and Minerals Research Institute, working with the Australian Government, is leading a $3 million feasibility study for a critical minerals advanced processing facility. And I look forward to this important project progressing with help from our federal government. With all these tools at our disposal, the state government is moving to support the development of strategic projects in Western Australia. The State Development Bill, currently before the Parliament, and when passed, will help the timely delivery of critical mineral processing and green metals projects in our state. The bill provides a strategic, coordinated and efficient approach to planning, assessment and approvals for key projects and precincts that will underpin our economic future and provide jobs for Western Australians. And I hope this bill passes the upper house by the end of the year. In addition to the State Development Bill and the fast tracking of mining approvals reforms underway at the department, we're not standing still. Securing future investments in our state is critically important. Through avenues like the Investment Attraction Fund's New Energies Industries Fund, we are supporting investors in the fields of green metals, carbon capture and storage, critical minerals and renewable energy projects. Such projects combined with the clean energy transition are driving high demand for industrial land. Therefore, to support this sustainable growth, we've committed $1 billion to develop metropolitan and regional strategic industrial areas through our Strategic Industries Fund. So, the future of WA's resource industry is bright, and at its heart stands the Geological Survey of Western Australia. The Geological Survey's world-class data, research and innovation continues to unlock new opportunities, attract investment, and strengthen our understanding of the state's rich geological potential. Their work lays a foundation for sustainable development, helping our state lead the global transition to a low-carbon future. Together, we are not just mapping the land beneath our feet, we are charting the course for WA's next era of discovery, growth and prosperity. I hope you all enjoy today's conference. Cheers.